up, guys? This is the last podcast before the two pay-per-views. Like I said yesterday, yesterday was about NXT TakeOver 36. This is going to be about SummerSlam. The last two podcasts is before the pay-per-views, and then we'll be back with more pay-per-views for you guys out for the rest of the year. So here we go. Kicking things off on the kickoff. Hopefully we'll be on the kickoff show. Damian Priest versus Sheamus for the United States Championship.
I've been a long-time fan of WWE, and I like Damian Priest because one thing he does, and I was watching, not to drift off, but I was watching cartoons this morning, Spider-Man and the Hulk, and where the Hulk does the clap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's when he claps his hands over their ears, his arms and his hands. That reminded me of the Hulk. That's one of his, and I can't remember his finisher because I'm old, but that clapping over the ears. Sheamus is a big man. I'm not gonna say he's not a good wrestler because he's held his own over the last 10 years or better. I don't know, he's been in WWE probably 10 years, I don't know, but you're taking on a streetwise person that lives in the sewers of Manhattan.
And of course, taking on a man that's not from any other state except for Puerto Rico.
No, he's from New York City. He's from New York City.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Manhattan. But the thing is, he's Puerto Rican. You're right, and his heritage is Puerto Ricans.
Yes.
Puerto Rico.
But tomorrow I'm gonna have to say, no offense to Sheamus, but I'm picking Damian Priest to walk out as United States Champion.
Oh yeah, because like I said, he's got that street mentality. Sheamus wants a no.
I think Sheamus, what Sheamus really wants, I mean to interrupt you here, but I think what Sheamus really wants is just to have the title for himself and just be that type of person like Roman Reigns and be greedy with the title and just say I'm not going to defend it, just like that.
Well, you heard Adam Pearce a while back. He said you have to defend that title or I'm going to take it from you, and Adam Pearce can because he is the GM.
Acting GM.
Well, whatever.
Same thing.
Acting GM. He gets orders from Triple H, and Triple H gets orders from Vince McMahon. Mm-hmm. So if he screws up, he was out of a job. So I'm saying Damian Priest, 100%. And before you get to the next, I don't know for sure. It was a spoiler alert. I saw it on my wrestling news.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's true. If not, then I stand corrected. But Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal are going to do a Punjabi prison match. I don't know how true it is.
All I know is that Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre are supposed to compete at SummerSlam tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be in a Punjabi prison, but it might be. And if it is,
I'm going for Jinder Mahal.
I'm going to have to say Jinder Mahal only because he'll bring out the Great Khali.
Well, he's been through.
He's been through it.
Punjabi, how you would say
Punjabi prison match.
Prison match. You got
to think
he's actually from India, people. So he's from New Delhi or somewhere there in India, and they turn around. And that's how they wrestle over there, as they build those Punjabi prisons.
Mm-hmm.
So
you got to think about it. I don't even interrupt you, but you got to think about it. You got 4 doors, and you got the clock running out.
Yeah.
As soon as that clock runs out, them doors lock, and you got to climb out. Both sides.
And if those doors locked, you're stuck in there.
Exactly, you're stuck in there, but you'd have to climb up and over and try to not get one of those through your leg.
Shit, what are those called?
But anyways,
bamboo sticks.
But anyways, even if it's not a Punjabi prison match, I'm gonna have to say Drew McIntyre on this one.
Yeah, Drew.
Even if it is Drew's walked out before with that sword in hand.
Yeah.
Just look what he did to Shanky with the chair shots. Now kicking things over to the SmackDown Live brand, we're gonna see the Mysterios take on the Usos for the Raw Tag Team title. For the SmackDown Tag Team titles at SummerSlam.
I'm going with the Mysterios. One, Rey Mysterio's got age, but he also has got more experience than Jimmy and Jay Uso put together.
Right.
They couldn't, and I don't care if they watch this because I know they were, but Jimmy and Jay couldn't fight the way out of a wet peanut shell, even if he took a handicap 2-on-1.
Right.
Because he's got more moves. You know, besides the 619, he's got Eddie Guerrero's frog splash and the elbow drop. And the funny thing is, I hope what happened a couple Fridays nights ago, if one of them's holding on, if Dominic is pinning Jimmy or Jay, I hope Ray holds that rope like he did the last time, where the referee didn't see it.
You are right. I mean, the Usos now can't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. I mean,
no,
but they used to when I wasn't with the tribal.
Pussy? Don't be afraid. There's more people swear on YouTube than you do.
Anyways, they used to be good back in the time, but now all of a
they were
sudden,
great back before they hooked up with Roman Reigns.
yeah.
They were excellent.
Now kicking things back over to the Raw brand. The Raw Tag Team titles will be defended. AJ Styles and Too Slow taking on RK Bro, Randy Orton, and Matt Riddle. I'm sorry to say, but I'm going with Matt Riddle and Randy Orton only because Matt Riddle's quicker on his feet and he's got the speed way quicker than AJ Styles. Whatever.
Well, you said he used
to be UFC.
UFC, so that's why he comes in. Well, the reason why, and we're going to go in along just for a second. The reason why he wears flip flops is because he was in North Alaska or someplace, and his feet got frostbitten, so he can't wear shoes. But his feet will come in handy if like you said, he was UFC. He kind of reminds me of a younger McGregor, because McGregor was hands and feet constantly. But
now McGregor's just hands and knees.
Yeah, but I'm going for Randy Orton.
Okay, bro. Just say okay, bro.
Okay, yeah, because you saw that Monday night. I'm going for RK Bro 1 because Randy Orton is more experienced than Too Slow and AJ Styles.
Been in it since 2004.
He's been there. Yeah, he was the first youngest.
24, the youngest world heavyweight champion.
Yep.
It's got nothing to do with the WWE Championship or the Universal title.
No, the heavyweight champion.
Yeah, the old one.
The old one, that one there, right?
No, the old.
Oh, the old. But anyways, he is a fourth generation. What is Alan Neil Jones? Ooh, I said his name. Alan Neil Jones. What does Alan Neil Jones know about wrestling?
Nothing.
He doesn't know anything. So he won a couple.
And I don't mean to interrupt you there, folks. Just so you know, AJ Styles was a nobody on Impact Wrestling if it wasn't for Bubba Ray and Devon bringing him in with aces and eights.
Yeah. If it wasn't for them two,
if it wasn't for them two or Mr. Kennedy and Taz, there wouldn't be no AJ Styles.
No, there would be no AJ Styles. Period.
So I don't want to hear that this Bullet Club started because no,
it's not because of AJ Styles. It started because of Bubba Ray and
Devon, because they were looking for more men to recruit.
Yeah.
And that's when Kurt Angle came in and was gonna hit Styles, but Styles crossed aces and eights.
Yeah, he did. He double crossed them.
He probably, no offense, he probably even double crossed Omos if he had a chance to.
Oh, you mean Too Slow?
Yeah. And not being mean here on this one, when AJ Styles does a move, he's quick to make a tag to Omos.
Yeah.
Could we see Randy Orton go out there and throw Omos over the barricade? Because Omos is too slow to get up anyways.
Yeah, he is.
Or could we see the Viking Raiders come out, distract Omos, and Randy Orton and Matt Riddle walk out as...
Yeah, what I like about Randy Orton has went back to old Randy Orton.
Vintage Orton.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. Vintage Orton.
Now doesn't care about anything, doesn't care about the match or
I
the
think
rules.
he cares about Riddle.
But then again, he told Angel Garza and Andrade, he's known for the past 18 years he don't play well with others.
Which is true. He doesn't.
But that's a lie, because look who he teamed up with after Evolution, Batista. Him and Batista were on that Collision course, and then it was rated RKO.
Yeah.
Edge and Randy Orton.
Yeah, And like I said, he could surprise us. I'd love this. Honestly, forgive me, and I'll let this is he's the host, but I'd love to see him do a freaking punt on Almost.
That punt, listen, that punt ain't no joke. That will put Omos in the hospital for good. If he does it right, he'll put him in the hospital for a good couple weeks.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I mean, look at Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Look at, no offense, look at Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
Look at The Fiend.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm going for Randy Orton and Matt Riddle. I am, seriously.
Now kicking things over back to the SmackDown Live brand, we are going to see for the first time ever Edge versus Seth Rollins in a match that hopefully will be a normal match, or Adam Pearce should just make it a no disqualification match, or a last man standing.
Seth Rollins better call 911 because Edge is more experienced, he's more manipulative, and he's very, very, very upset that he didn't get a chance to go after the Universal Belt. So he'll be looking, and I hate to say this, but he'll be looking for blood.
No, you are right. And, and another man that's going to be out looking for the Universal title come tomorrow is Baron Corbin. Now, new Mr. Money in the Bank, since he couldn't cash in because of the referee handing the belt, the briefcase. It wasn't John Cena's fault, it was that referee's fault. Charles Robinson handing John Cena that briefcase.
Right. Oh, so he is the new Money in the Bank?
Yes, he's the new Money in the Bank now.
Oh, my. Well,
Big E's the one, like you said, Big E's the stupid one to leave it down.
Yeah, he left it where, how stupid can you leave your Money in the Bank briefcase where somebody can grab it? And Baron Corbin, and no disrespect, Baron Corbin's a good wrestler, but he outsmarted Big E.
Yeah, in a lot of ways he did. Now, kicking things back over to the Raw side, we're going to see this for the first time ever, a triple threat women's match, no disqualification and no countouts. Rhea Ripley, Nikki ASH, and Charlotte Flair. I'm going to say Rhea Ripley on this
I'm going for the Nightmare Rhea Ripley.
Only because Rhea Ripley is going to have weapons at her disposal.
It's a no disqualification?
And a triple threat.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I feel sorry for Charlotte Flair, and, well, I don't, because Charlotte Flair, don't get me wrong, is a real good wrestler, but she talks too much.
She's not being mean. She's like her father. She talks too much.
I'm the opportunist, yada, 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 yada.
And wasn't she Raw Women's Champion already once?
Yeah, she just likes wearing the gold around her waist.
And then along comes Nikki ASH, winner of this year's Money in the Bank. I was I felt upset actually, because I was actually going for Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan should have won that. That right there, that's a female that deserved to be in Money in the Bank, or Selena Vega.
Yeah. Well, okay, what about,
Now kicking things back over to still staying on the Raw brand, we're going to see for the first time ever, Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley. And Bobby Lashley, I read it last night that Bobby Lashley just recruited a new superstar in with the Hurt Business. I'm gonna have to say, no offense, I like Goldberg and all, but it's time for Goldberg to
retire?
Yeah, it's time for him to leave.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that if Goldberg walks, listen, this is what I'm gonna say. If Goldberg can do it and he walks out of Allegiant Stadium as a WWE champion, I respect that.
Right.
Not saying that I don't like the man, but he made threats the last 2 Mondays.
Yep.
You touch my son, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
You're gonna die by the spear.
You don't talk like that.
No. But if Bobby Lashley or MVP was to say that, they'd be arrested.
Yeah, they would be.
Now kicking things over to the SmackDown Live brand, and the main event is right here, and I am about to say this, and I don't care if all the Roman Reigns fans are watching or not. I am sorry, but I am picking hustle, loyalty, and respect. Here, I'll say it like this. Whose team are you going for? Team Roman or Team Cena?
I'm going with Team Cena.
I'm jumping on Team Cena's train only because John Cena was Doctor of Thugonomics Cena. John Cena with the brass knucks. So, John Cena said last Friday, I'm leaving Legion Stadium and I might even blow you a kiss. And I might stay in there a little while longer just for the referee to go 1, 2, 3. You see, Roman Reigns thinks that John Cena's playing around, and he's not. And
no, he thinks John Cena is the old, easy come, easy go John Cena, but
he's not.
John Cena responded 1, 2, 3, and I'll be leaving the
Legion
Stadium with the belt.
And I might even blow you a kiss.
I bet you will too.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna do another.
But wait a second. Now I read last night that Roman Reigns taking shots at CM Punk.
Oh yeah.
Does people not know who CM Punk really is? This dude, he might have been in UFC, he might have lost, but let me tell you what. When that man was in WWE, he didn't say, "Oh, I'm not gonna defend my belt." He just go out there and do it.
Every day, every time that they were.
No,
wrestling.
you were late. Say it. Finish what you were saying. Every day of the week.
Yeah, they only don't go in one town. They go all over. So he's got to defend that belt everywhere they go.
So let me get your predictions on SummerSlam tomorrow. And
don't forget Bianca Belair and.
Oh, Bianca Belair. Yes, thank you. Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. I'm gonna have to say Sasha Banks on this one.
And I think it's a no DQ.
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I think
even if it's not, I'm still
going Sasha Banks 100%.
Me too.
Not because she's related to my homeboy Snoop Dogg and Eddie Guerrero, but because she is a fighting female wrestler. She doesn't cry when she gets in the ring like the female wrestlers do. And I won't say whose names they are, but that's for. Go ahead.
That's just pretty much it, And let's get to predictions tomorrow, and hopefully you guys enjoy SummerSlam tomorrow as well as I do.